G'day, back again. So the problem the other day with the motor wasn't enough water coming out. You've got to have water coming out the side or you're going to cook the motor. So be the impeller. So it's taken the bottom of the leg off, as you can see here, and there's the impeller. A new one hopefully coming tomorrow. That goes in there, and then that slides down over there, and this screws on there. 4 bolts. Not hard, it's not a big job. And to take it off, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side, 8, and there's one at the back. But the biggest thing, I dropped them, and that came down about that far, and then it wouldn't come any further, and I couldn't figure out why, but it's in here. You take this little plastic cover off and you unscrew that bolt, and that goes through there. So anyone with an old Suzuki, I mean this thing's nearly 40-year-old, it's a DT50 model, and they need to change the impeller. That's what you got to do. Do this first before you undo the bolts off here. I'd suggest that it turned a 5 or 10 minute job into a bit of a marathon. So that little plastic cover just sits back on there. Doesn't even need to be on there until I get the new one of these tomorrow hopefully, and then that'll go in there, screw it all back together, and then there should be a good jet of water coming out here. I was doing it the other day when I first put it in the water, and then I looked about 10 minutes later and that wasn't coming out anymore. So I thought, well, that's no good, because that's going to end up with a cooked head for sure. So that's why I came in, one of the reasons. And yeah, so that should be fixed tomorrow hopefully, and then we'll go out again and go crabbing. The other thing was, oh that's right, yeah, there's a key. You got to be careful. This came out and fell on the ground. Little key in there, you can see it. That came out and fell on the ground, so you got to be wary of that. That locks it in place. But this, I've seen other much newer motors that were all corroded, and here they had to actually screw these bolts out. They were that badly corroded. So this one's, for its age, is in pretty good nick for an old motor, and those bolts all came out easily. Stainless steel obviously. So anyone with a problem with an impeller, that's Suzuki 50 horse BT50, that's how you sort that out. Righto, we're away again. Finally got the motor fixed. It turned into a $300 disaster because the selector rod here, mate coming to give me a hand to put this back on and pulled it out of the gearbox. Makes it a really hard job to fix that, pull all this apart, transmission in there. Anyway, she's away again now, so we're going to go out into the Burnett River and see if we can catch something out there. Taking a young fella and his mother. She's off to Melbourne tomorrow, so we'll go and have a look. So it's only the second time I've used this boat, but the first boat dealer I went to said it wasn't worth fixing, it was going to cost too much. They don't make these motors anymore. They haven't for over 20 years because it's a short leg. So hopefully it's going to go alright, because it seems to run good, and if I had to throw it away, then I'd have to change the transom to put a long leg motor on it. More expensive, makes a cheap boat expensive. Anyway, we'll go down the Burnett River and see how we go from there. So here we are at the Burnett River. Just put the boat in. Bundy's up there about 15 or 20 minutes. And the port just down there where we're going to go out through the channel for a bit. See if there's anything out there. And we'll see how this boat goes. It hasn't had a real good run since I've had it, so hopefully everything goes alright. I just put unleaded petrol in it. I don't know if that's good for a two-stroke, but I'm about to find out. So we'll jump on and see how we go. Right, everything seems to be going alright. Burnett River. Back up there to Bundaberg. Channel that comes in so the big boats can get in, take the sugar out. Nice looking yacht. Big tugboats there. The Atlas wind. Out to Lady Elliot Island. Haven't been on it. It's supposed to be a really good trip. I'd like to do it. Day trip. That boat over there. Trawlers base over there, and then all these yachts. Oh no, that's not it either. It must be already out. That was the Lady Elliot boat. That's a nice looking rig. Whoever owns that one? Odyssey. Like a Gold Coast boat. That's where we go out to sea here, the channel. Those two big hot day so far. It's nice and calm. As calm as they've been here. Righto, this is where I got washed up on the last boat over there. Motor wouldn't start. Just when I needed it, we had to get towed in. So we'll try and have a fish here and see how we go. There's the rock I got washed up on last time. Had to get towed in. Motor wouldn't start just when you wanted it to. And we got blowing in on there. And we don't want that happening again. I was lucky to get towed out of there. Tow rope snapped a couple of times, but no damage to the other boat, so that was the main thing. Must be coral spawn in the water, I reckon. It's everywhere, look at it. Thick. Boat. Where this one comes from? Odyssey. See, it says on the back. A bit dirty down the side there. Gold Coast, I bet. Oh, can't see. Nothing there. Ah. Still sick. Not much of a fisherman. There's the Atlas wind. Pretty big. Fill that up full of sugar. Take it to I don't know where. Somewhere. Bit of rusty old tub though. Beware of the propeller. Where does it come from? Port Vila. Oh. There you go. Look at that coral spawn, I think. Gronsky's Seafood Restaurant. sitting out on the balcony in the Burnett River, and this is where the trawlers go, some of them. Bundaberg up there, bridge. Another trawler mooring over there. So here's the old Bundy original bridge, built in the late 1800s. 1890 something I think I saw somewhere, so she's old but still works good. There's the railway bridge, trains go to Cairns, and the new bridge further down they've built. This all went underwater in 2012. Not sure if that bridge went under or not, but it wouldn't have been far off it. RSL down here, I'll show you the level the water got up to. There's the main boat ramp in town. There she is, the old bridge. Built them well in those days. Centre of Bundaberg, just over there. There's the sugar mill. Processing all the sugar. Nice boat. Righto, so we're back home again now with no fish again. I just can't seem to catch a fish here. I don't know why, but I'm going to keep trying. Next time probably go out on with the crab pots. I just bought this $40 at Aldi, which is a good, it's the car cover, but it's good for the boat. Oh, coming off already. I'm talking about cover, have a look at this place. There's no rain. Look at the grass. Everything's dying. Look at this. That's stuff I put down from Bunnings. So I want to keep this channel going, but there's not much to film around this quiet little place. I spent 20 years travelling and didn't do it. Now I decided to do a YouTube channel and not going anywhere much. Anyway, we'll go out crabbing and see how we go from there. I'm just trying to keep the grass green around the house here. The rest of it, it's just going to have to wait till rain, and wherever that's going to go. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.